Check this thing out. It looks like Chuck was using it for a boat anchor out on the bay. I decided if I could get the cap off, then it wanted to be saved. I used a piece of leather to protect the cap, and it came right off. I cut a bolt down to make a mandrel to hold the plumb bob in my drill. I started out with an 80 grit belt in my 1x30 machine. I was able to get below most of the pitting. Then I switched to the 120 grit belt. This time I rotated the plumb bob by hand for better control. Here it is after the 120 grit belt. This is the stage that I like to switch over to my Red Label non-woven surface conditioning belts. I've been using this set of conditioning belts for almost 4 years. I use them on almost every project. I think that's a good testament to how durable they are. It's finally time for new belts. I've included an Amazon link in the description if you want to give them a try. Here's close-up shots of how much the belts have worn in 4 years. When the belts are new, they are stiff, so I have to give my machine a push start. Here's the finish I achieved with the new coarse conditioning belt. The new medium conditioning belt was super stiff. First, I tried working on it by hand. And then I worked it over 2 different size round bars. The new medium belt seemed to leave a rougher finish than the coarse belt. So I went over it with my old broken-in belt. I ended up using the old fine belt too. The new belts wore in with the next project and are now performing well. I cleaned up the cap and blued it to add some contrast to the polished steel. Okay, let me take you back to what the Plumb Bob looked like when I started. And here it is now. Chuck and I polished it with his favorite stuff. A viewer commented that his young daughter calls him Chucky Bird. Chucky Bird says hi. Ack! I get a kick out of projects like this. This Plumb Bob looked too far gone and ready for the scrap pile. It was fun restoring it back to an attractive, useful tool. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.